call it now, but I think an unpleasant energy has entered the stream between Naomi and Tom, and it's going to stay. It's going to stay for a while.
No, me and Naomi have a very brother-sister vibe, and I say that as an only child, so I only assume that's good.
A portcullis slams shut in the basement of Dolph Chadwick Smith's block and tackle shop as the Gribbits Detective Agency, Trinessa, Charlie Goodboy, Vinegar Pimps, and Dipshit are trapped on the trail of the missing wife. The trail has gone cold.
Give her a name, for God's sake.
What? The case of the missing wife?
There's no point.
Hey, Eden.
Yeah.
Eden.
Yeah.
I would love for you to list the female characters with names that you've introduced over this 3-episode arc.
Oh boy.
Yeah, really good
Or just
point.
even one that's just alive.
Hey, we don't know if the wife is dead, the missing wife is dead or not, all right?
Surely the wife must have a friend that...
And Dolph steps forward and says, "There was no wife, you idiot! I never had a wife. It was all a ruse."
Oh, okay. Okay, so you didn't even write a woman into it.
That's correct. That's how bad a character I am. I'm truly evil. I've erased women.
The character. Yeah.
Wow,
Okay.
Dolph, it sure sounds like you had kind of half an idea.
All right.
Where's his voice coming from, Eden? Where's the voice coming from?
He's stepped out of the. He's standing on the other side of the portcullis.
All right, as quick as I can. Vinegar Pims grabs one of his. He's only got 2 daggers left. He grabs one of his daggers and he throws it as fast as he can, trying to get through the portcullis to hit.
Okay, you can make an attack roll.
Good, thank you. I will, and I roll a 22.
Ooh, a 22. Yeah, all right. That hits him. He's like, fuck. Fuck you. Oh, you piece of shit. All right. I'm just going to slink around this corner now and just
for nine hit points. 9 hit points.
9.
That's for not respecting women.
Oh, you fucking... Look, I was kind of doing like a play on the whole, like, noir thing, the whole Black
Absolute
Widow.
bullshit.
It's kind of an inversion, you know, because I'm kind of the Black Widow. Do you know what I'm saying?
Nah.
And Trinessa's was kind of the private dick
No,
of the
unfortunately, you're gonna have to show you're working at some point, and then it's all gonna fall apart.
That's the truth. I'm telling the truth this time. Oh, fuck. Knives hurt so badly. Oh, jeez. Oh, fuck.
Dolph, what's your fucking problem, cunt? What is the problem?
What's my problem? You left me. You're the problem. We were twin flames and you fucked off to the city.
That's why you're doing this?
Yes, that's how fragile I am. That was the whole thing.
That was the whole thing?
You just can't talk about your feelings?
Yes.
When did Dipshit discover this rich vein of emotional access?
Oh my god.
Oh, that's why we haven't talked to any women, because this is a comment on toxic masculinity. It all
It's
comes
really
together.
deep. I'm trying my fucking best. You're a nightmare. Honestly, you're a nightmare.
Well, yeah, obviously, she'd be awful to be in a relationship with, so why do you want that?
Dolph, we fought all the time. Like, sure, we're twin flames, but, you know, there's so much passion. It can't last.
Oh my
you
God.
know, we're just going to explode.
All right.
That's why things were so much easier with vinegar, you know.
What?
What?
No, I think that's not. We would.
You dated this old man who just fucking knifed me?
What exciting! We were gonna go away next year. We would talk.
Oh god.
I
No,
thought.
we nearly died because of you. Because you couldn't tell me how you felt.
You really died because I tried to kill you.
I'm throwing
Because
another
you wanna
knife.
be
I'm
with
throwing
me?
another fucking knife.
Yeah, can we like rebound that fucking thing off of the wall
Have
or
6
something?
seconds elapsed. If 6 seconds have elapsed, I'm throwing another knife.
Probably. Go for it.
Okay, this is my last knife. I got a
You're out of
21.
knives after this.
All right.
21.
No, you miss.
What? 22
He's
works.
around the corner.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
got
That's...
full cover.
You're throwing it out the door.
And I'm going to need that back.
Well, fuck you.
That's
Wait,
there
are
for
we still
payment.
underground? I'm so confused.
You're
Oh
still.
my lord.
You're still
I
underground.
thought we were stuck in a room. How is he behind a corner?
Well, he's outside the room. There's a portcullis has come down, and he's kind of got his head poked around the corner. So you can only really see his.
So that is like that's bars.
That's bars.
Yes.
A portcullis
Okay.
is bars. Yes, there's bars. Yes, there is bars.
Thank you.
It's the sharp, droppy castle bars.
Okay. So Dolph, you tried to kill me because we're not together.
Look, I've long gotten over you. All right.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, surely.
Stop fucking.
I'm
Shut up!
confused.
I'm gonna kill all of you. So stop being so smart to me. All right.
You're bleeding to death. Open the
I'm
door
not
and we'll
bleeding.
like
You're
patch
bleeding
you up.
to death. You are bleeding
You-
to
oh,
death.
I can
I'm
smell
actually
death.
fine.
You
Yeah.
open the door. We'll go, leave you to whatever sad thing this is, and we'll go.
You guys can
Absolutely.
talk this out
You're
face to
gonna
face.
leave me here, Vinegar, with
No,
this
you
guy
should come.
who's
You should
trying to
come
kill
with
me?
us. I'm not suggesting you stay. I think that would be a bad idea. This man has got a lot of slow dying and perhaps a little bit of self-work to do, if I'm honest.
Because if he kills me, there'll be no women left.
That's a problem. It's not going to be good
Yeah.
for the stream.
The they them played by a cishet male doesn't buy you much leverage.
Yeah, I think you have
It's
a
something.
lot of bargaining power in this situation, if I'm honest.
I've got the McElroy token and it's not worth much anymore.
He pulls
So this
on.
character.
He
Sorry.
pulls on a rope.
You gotta stop calling out the McElroys every time you stream D&D.
No.
One of these days, they're gonna hear it, Tom.
They're
Look,
gonna
I'm
come
just
for
not
you.
playing like a fucking, bisexual person that's based on a friend. Fucking Travis McElroy.
Dolph pulls on a rope, and there's a little ding-a-ling-a-ling that is followed shortly after by another ding-a-ling-a-ling, ding-a-ling-a-ling that echoes down, and you can see that he's actually opened another passage has opened next to the one that you went
A
through.
third cellar?
Yes, a third cellar, but this one has the stank of the sewer flowing through it.
Hey, cool boyfriend, Trinessa. He's clearly been working on his Bell collection.
Okay, I was just nearly murdered by an ex-partner and you're roasting me.
Yes.
All right, enough. And he says, I was hoping the gents would take care of you and your friends.
Okay.
But seeing as you're here, I may as well give the boss a look at you.
I'm so confused as to what's happening.
Who's the boss?
I think it's time for me to do a little thing they used to call in the business a villainous monologue. Where I
my
tell you all about
I'm gonna get a drink. I'll
That
be right
hasn't
back.
been this.
God.
All right, so there's a figure in the shadows is emerging. Is that right?
So Dolph is answering to someone.
I really hope this is for your sake, Eden. I really hope this is the wife.
Wait, so when you said that it was because you missed me, you were joking?
Yeah, no, look. Okay, here. It's monologue time. Everybody ready? I've got you exactly where I want you.
If this is Quimby,
It was me all along, see? Okay, this is the very good story that I wrote this afternoon. Okay, so he says,
oh my god, this is no. I'm gonna chill out. I'm gonna
Tom,
chill
if
out.
you don't chill out,
Yeah.
we're gonna ask you to DM one of these, okay? It
Yeah.
would be very nice to not do
Yeah.
that.
and you'll realize just how scintillating the narrative of Truck is. Okay, there's no narrative. I guess there is a beginning, middle, and end. I guess you do pick up the load, you take it somewhere. Okay, I take that back. I apologize. Look, I have no wife. No, he doesn't say that. He says, I never have a look, after you left. So he says to you, Trinessa, after you left to go to Waterdeep, I followed you here. But I never found you. And then Strahd and the dark times came, and the shipwrights were the only ones who took me in. I owe them everything. And I looked for you and I looked for you until one day I heard tell of a bugbear. A bully so fierce and powerful that all were afraid to speak out against her. And I knew that it could only be you. I'm sorry, Trinessa, but I want to be somebody, and you're my ticket to get there. For my flame to burn, yours has to go out. Dun, dun, dun. And he says that. He says dun, dun, dun. And you hear from...
Still stabbed on the other side of
He's still like, oh, yeah.
Anyway, this isn't going to stop me from reading the script that I wrote just
You guys
moments
gave me
ago.
so much shit about writing nothing. Now I
No,
write
it's
things
good.
and
You're
it's
doing
not
good,
enough
Eden.
for
You're
you.
doing really good.
You're doing really great.
You're doing well.
It's cool.
Oh, Dave, I don't know how you don't have a stomach ulcer after doing this.
Do have a stomach ulcer. I mean,
He's very ill.
I'm the sickest person you know. I can't sleep. I can't eat.
Dave was 6'6" before he started doing Dragon Friends.
What are you talking about?
Sucked all the life out of him.
Yeah.
And out of the darkness, shuffle 3 figures, shorter than regular people, for they are indeed dwarves. That was a good way to describe them, and
Yeah.
also wider, chode-like. Some
And
might say.
beardier than some, but not all.
And beardier. And one walks through the door, a little more resplendently dressed than the other two, and he says, well, what do we have here? Good job, Chadwick Smith. Very well done. You shall be richly rewarded. Now, if it isn't Vinegar Pims and Trinessa themselves.
Yeah. And you are?
My name
Improvised.
is Lipton. Lipton Rumsfeld.
Lipton Rumsfeld. And
He's writing it down.
He's writing it down.
in my notes, Naomi, because I respect what Eden's doing.
Listen to Lipton Rumsfeld is my name.
Okay, and what? What? What do you want?
What do I want from you?
Yes, what's with the tone? Just get out with it.
I want to know where Gribbits is.
What's Gribbit?
I feel like Naomi's the wrong person to
Don't-
answer this
No,
question.
Don't
no,
play-
it's good. She's playing dumb. She's playing
Don't-
dumb.
Don't play dumb with me. All right? I know.
How dare you? I'm not dumb. I'm a very smart woman. And I don't know
didn't
what
say
Gribbits
that you weren't
is.
smart. I want to be clear that I didn't say that you weren't smart. I said that you were playing
Okay.
dumb.
So
in order to
Trinessa's
deceive me.
obviously going to have to do, this is very good role playing, Trinessa's going to have to do a deception check,
Oh.
because obviously Trinessa knows who Gribbits is.
Obviously.
Gaslight!
Yeah, it's a gaslight girl boss.
And you know what? You're gatekeeping here,
Yeah.
Naomi, because
Can I
you're
do
right.
one roll above fucking 5 today? I did
no.
4. I got a 4.
Oh.
Because what, Tom? I gave
You're gatekeeping because we're behind a portcullis.
Well, I also had a friend who was keeping a gate last episode. But maybe you'd left by that point because you don't respect this team. I can't remember.
It was the first
Say who
episode.
Gribbits is right now, I dare you.
Hey, no. Dipshit.
Don't lie to me. I know he's your boss, and I know he gives you instructions.
Yeah,
so
so
where is he?
Naomi, you failed the test, so you have to tell Eden
No, I don't.
everything you know about Gribbits.
Tell-
Well, checkmate. I really don't know.
All right. Well, this is pointless. What about you, Vinegar Pims? You look like the one with the real authority in this of the two of you, anyway.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, and why
alright.
is that?
Well, I'm glad, and I can show you some force charts that definitely back that up, because you see, human resources is a sort of umbrella for the organization, and really Triness is responsible for accounts payable, which is a kind of subdivision. So if you really tried to look at it, you would see that she works for me, or it's least equal. So I think
Vinegar, you're getting a pay cut.
Well,
It should really be
that's
like
fair.
sentient. It should really be like sentient resources, shouldn't it? When you think about it. I am a goblin.
Yes, I see what you did there.
I
That's
apologize.
enough.
Gribbit, you
Where
don't need
is
to know
Gribbits?
where Gribbits is, and you're making a bigger enemy than you need to right now. So I don't know where you've come from.
Well, who's in
Lipton.
whose cage, big talker?
Well, we're in this bleeding man's cage. You seem to also be in the cage. You came through a doorway into the cage.
I'm on as if I would come into.
I don't know that that's not a dead end at the end of that sewer. I'm going to assume you're in the cage
I'm on
with
the
us.
other side of the portcullis. I'm talking to you through the portcullis. I'm not in your room. The entrance
Also,
that I came through.
I don't mean to blow anyone's mind, but maybe you guys are in a really big cage and we're just not in that one.
Maybe
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
there's actually a lot of room back here.
maybe
And
we're going.
delicious treats.
Maybe we're going to live in this outside the cage, and you can live inside the cage, unless you let us inside the cage.
Okay,
maybe it's a
just,
state of mind.
just as an aside, I don't have my skincare routine here with me, so I can't sleep here tonight.
But it.
Bet you've heard that one before, huh, Vinegar?
Well, it seems you've all got a problem then, don't you?
Look, if you've got something to say to the beggar's court, it doesn't need to be here, and it doesn't need to be like this. Come to the court. We can talk something out.
Well, see, the thing is, when I'm done here, there won't be a court, will there? Janos is gone, missing since the Battle of Red Run, and if you'll tell me where Gribbits is, then I can destroy him as well, and all that remains of the beggar's court. Then only the shipwrights will remain to run the underworld of this city, which, you see, as head of the shipwrights, I would frankly prefer from a financial perspective. Yes, it's
Okay,
me. Yes? Go on.
Sorry, go. No,
No,
please.
no. I was just about to state the obvious, and that doesn't need doing.
No, say it.
I'm the head of the shipwrights. Me, Lipton Runsfeld.
Of
I'm
course,
the head
sorry. Yeah, no, I wasn't
of
getting
the
that.
underground organization directly opposing your underground organization.
Yes.
Thus, my motivation. And I've preyed on one of your ex-flames to betray you. That's the whole thing. That's all what it is.
I'm just wondering why you would explain to us how bad this would be for us. Wouldn't you want us on your side to get some leverage so that we would tell? Because now, obviously, we're not going to do that.
Well, I could just leave you here to rot and die. So, I mean, how's that sound for you? Do you like the sound of that? Dying? You into that? Okay, because you're talking like you got a lot of leverage and you really don't have any. None. None. Sorry this isn't fun, guys, being trapped,
Vinegar.
but that's kind of what's up.
Vinegar, can I borrow a knife?
You're gonna have to talk to the guy outside. I had 2 knives left, and he's got them at the moment. Hey,
Maybe you should
Lipton,
have thrown all your knives away, genius.
don't be too smart. You're bleeding to death as we speak. All right.
Yeah, well, at least I've got a knife. If I wanted cheese, I
it's
could
in
eat it,
your
but you
fucking
can't.
waist.
You could
so
eat a
All
bit of Jarlsberg
right,
with teeth marks in
yeah.
it like a savage.
And now, why don't we just get to the... Yeah. All right. Dipshit's just trying to calm people down. So what's everyone's favorite color?
hey, Lipton, you want to know where Gribbits is?
Yes, I want to know where Gribbits is.
Well, I'll tell you, but I'm not going to tell your men. Come up to the bars.
No, that's...
Hey,
fuck you,
say it's in
alright.
his butt.
Go fuck yourself right to hell.
I'm going to make a little persuasion check to get you to come up to the bars.
All right, you can make a persuasion check. Well, sure, try and persuade him.
Trinessa thinks you should come up to the bars too. That's advantage. Try to fucking stop me.
Oh, are you trying to persuade Dolph or Lipton?
I'm trying to persuade Lipton to come up to the bars, and I'll tell him where Gribbits is.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my +0 persuasion. I rolled an 18.
18. Dolph, go let him whisper in your ear.
Dolph?
We can't-
Who's Dolph?
Dolph Chadwick Smith.
The guy with the non-wife.
The guy with... He never had no wife.
All right, so Chadwick Smith is coming up, and
Yeah.
I said specifically, I don't want to tell your men. You're sending. You want him to know?
Well, I don't want you to stab me or whatever.
I've got
It is
no
you plan-
knives, bitch. What am I gonna do?
Don't call me. Don't use that language.
Oh, you're going to pretend that you've got some kind of moral authority in this? Now
Hey,
you're
look.
going to do that?
Whatever stories or lack of representation Dolph has brought into this equation.
Oh, you're a new
I've got
character.
nothing
It's
to
not
do
your
with.
fault. You're gonna
No, I've
throw
got two
one of your
lady
own
dwarves.
characters out to the fucking wolves.
Wait, no, I would love to hear this. Where are the 2 female dwarves? Because if they're off screen or talking about a male dwarf, that doesn't count.
That's the thing. We've heard about 3 dwarves. We know about one of the dwarves, and now you say that the other 2 are women.
They're not talking about men. They're having a private conversation which has nothing to do with any of you, but it's got nothing to do with men or what is happening so far.
So, where do ye buy your shoes? No, go on, Eden.
Sophie.
All right. As Dolph comes up, this is his cellar, right? I'm looking him. I'm trying to keep eye contact, but I'm also just quickly scanning him to see. Does he have his keys on his belt? Does he have a pouch? Does he have anything like that on him as he's approaching the bars?
He's still got a knife sticking out of him.
Yeah, well, and I want that back,
You
and
can
that's
see.
a start.
He hasn't pulled the knife out?
No, because he saw
He was monologuing.
and he heard
I
about
had to focus on the words?
he heard about Steve Irwin, and when Steve Irwin pulled it out was when he actually died.
Also,
Wow.
the show must go on, Tom. You can't
How
stop
do
a
you know?
monologue.
Oh,
How
I
do we
forgot about the
know
show.
that? How do we know that?
Why? There's footage, but they've never released it.
Okay.
Well,
Wow.
that's upsetting.
That
But then how do we know it?
Wow.
Valet Crocodile Hunter. Wow.
Excuse me, I have a question for Dipshit. Can I whisper in Dipshit's ear?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, Dipshit. Can't you fucking do magic?
Is that the question?
Hey, dipshit.
Can you do magic? Couldn't I get through some bars?
All right, well, I've kind of used up my spell slots, but sure, let me go ahead and I'm going to cast Conjure Flame, which is a Control Flames, which is a cantrip.
We have torches. We have torches in the room.
You've got torches. You
Yeah.
can do that. Hold that
And
for
I'm
a
going to
second.
turn it into a middle finger facing Trinessa.
Made of flame.
Yeah.
You use your last spell slot.
No, it's a cantrip.
It's fine.
But
You can do that all day.
It just goes like.
That's fair, but I think also
But all that to say, I have Firebolt, Mending, and True Strike. But so I have Firebolt, which is very low damage. The only thing that's available to me. My other like good stuff I spent already on the rooftop.
Okay. Hold that thought. As Dolph leans in, what do you do, Vinegar?
So all he has on him, it seems, is the knife.
Mhm.
All right, then I'm going to lean in as if I'm going to whisper in his ear, and then I'm going to grab his collar of his shirt with one hand and grab the knife with my other hand, and I say, if you move, I twist really quietly so that none of the others can hear.
I want you to make an attack roll, unarmed strike, to grab that collar, Dave.
Okay, unarmed strike.
Can he escape you?
I rolled a 3.
Oh my lord!
No, I knew you were gonna do that. Tell me you
Ow!
gonna tell me the thing or not.
So what? I was like,
Haha, you hurt your knuckles, didn't you? You fucking idiot.
okay, so that's that gambit. Then
Yeah,
anybody
that's
else
that
got
gambit.
anything else?
Anyone else?
Wait, I want to reach my hand through the bars as well and see if I
No,
can grab him.
you can't do. No, stop that. No one else.
No,
wants to
that's
Hey, you
have-
know
Why
what?
not?
Fine.
I don't want to be rude to you, Eden, but I don't know if you've looked at bugbears, but bugbears have, as natural, they have 10-foot reach because of their arms.
Such big arms you have. Okay.
Everyone beware, Dipshit's there. And Dipshit is also poking their arms through the portcullis.
Okay, tiny arms, tiny stubby arms, probably can't do anything.
Yeah.
While this kerfuffle is happening, that I almost call him Bobby. Charlie just draws his longbow and pops up behind them and shoots at
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, we have weapons.
with his
Oh, yeah,
range.
you still got weapons. Okay, that's initiative. Initiative. Okay, roll your initiative, please. Oh
Is
wait, I've
anything-
Who are
already
you
rolled
talking
it.
to? Who are you talking to?
Who am I
Us.
talking to?
I believe that's to us.
Yes, you.
Do I lose any hit points did I
To
get
all of
hurt
us.
when I was trying to do my
No, you're
little
fine.
gambit? All right, cool.
It's right next to AC. If you're looking for that, Naomi. Oh hell
Charlie,
yeah! That's a 1.
I'm aiming for Lipton.
That's a-
Is Lipton's in range, right?
Yep, go for
What
it.
did someone nerf me or something? What's happening here?
You were too powerful. You got nerfed. We nerfed
That's
you.
21 to hit Lipton.
Yeah, the Naomi character is a bit powerful, honestly. You know when the patch notes say like a character makes for toxic play?
What was your roll to
No
hit?
one else
Charlie
has
Good Boy?
any fun.
21.
Okay, yeah.
Very
8
Okay.
damage.
Impossible to counterplay.
So an arrow flies through
Yeah, I
the
saw somebody
bars.
play Naomi at the Grand Tournament in Vegas for like 4 years in a running. It was a real scene.
Yeah.
An arrow slams into Lipton, and he goes, "Ouch! Fuck you!" There's a lot of fuck yous flying around. Dipshit, what are you doing with that firebolt of yours?
Dipshit's going to go ahead and just cast a fireball. What's the layout? Can I see anybody
You
through the
can
portcullis?
Trinessa is lunging towards Dolph, but on
I
the
should
other
get advantage because of my huge arms.
well, we'll see about that when it comes to your turn. You can
This
see
is the most poorly thought out combat. We're locked behind a fucking portcullis.
Should've looked
For
around.
them, it's literally like shooting fish in a barrel.
You can see Lipton. You can see the dwarf.
Yeah, they could just
Okay.
leave and come back.
Is there anything I can do to the portcullis itself? Can I see its mechanism? Can I see like anything on the door that I could maybe peck away at?
Anything
to
that
get
could
us
be
out of
mended?
here?
Anything that could be mended, perhaps?
Yeah, I've got mend.
You do remember, because you're a smart person. You do remember Vinegar saying directly before it slammed down, "Ooh, I found something."
What? Oh, I did.
And Vinegar was looking at the very back of the room.
Yeah, there was something over on the wall. You can go
the
and check that
case.
out. You want to use your round?
Yeah, I'm just gonna dash over there just to check if I can get us out of this sticky situation that we're in.
Okay, you can make a perception check, see if you can find it.
Okay.
Looks like that.
That's
Oh.
exactly right.
That's so scary.
exactly right.
That is a 5.
Oh, you're
Fuck.
scrabbling around. You can look again next turn. Vinegar,
Great.
you're up.
Okay, I'm going to do the same thing, obviously.
Oh wait, actually, sorry. You already did yours.
All right.
Trigger and combat.
I guess I'm a
Trinessa, do
piece
you
of
want to
shit
try and
then.
grab him? Yeah, you
Yes.
piece of shit. Sorry. Okay, make an attack roll.
Attack.
Attack. So this is a grapple,
Yes.
right? You want to try and
Attack. Where is
pull him
attack?
towards the bars.
Oh, the attack, the actions.
You're in
Right?
the actions. Yep.
Is that? Yeah. 13.
Okay. That is
Come
enough.
on.
That is enough to hit him. So he's on the other side of the bars. What do you do to him?
I slit his fucking throat.
You with your fingernails?
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
You just like
Yeah,
jam
with my
them in.
fingernails.
He's
Well,
like,
it's more of like a like right into the jugular. Because that is what. And so, did I hit him?
yes, you did hit him. How much damage do you do?
5.
All right. He's like, ow! I don't know if you mean to do this, but you're putting your nails into it. You're killing it. Just actually.
Okay, I
you're
want to
killing
tell
me.
Dolph something.
Okay.
Dolph, I have never been so disrespected in my life. I cannot believe that you tried to entrap me so you could be a little beta bitch to some other cunt. You are pathetic. I'm glad we broke up. I can't believe that shithead over there that's like 3 feet tall and a fucking nerd is more of a man than you are. I hope you bleed out in this basement and no one finds your body because no one's gonna care.
And you've still got a second attack because you're a fighter, so roll another one.
Oh, Lord, no! Surely he
Oh.
has to take some psychic damage.
Yeah.
to hear that.
Deep, that's another hit. Roll damage.
4.
Okay, he's like, oh, he weeps, a tear trickling down his cheek, and he's like, well, and he pulls the knife out of his own body and tries to stab you with it because you've really
What about
hurt
Steve
his
Irwin?
feelings.
Yeah, he's
What's
Steve
your
Irwining
armor?
himself.
The Steve Irwin.
Yeah, he
Steve
should be
Owen's-
dying
Yeah,
immediately.
Okay, well he takes Steve Owen damage, but not before he hits you, Trinessa, with doing 3 points of damage.
Oh no, not 3 points of damage.
All right. In response to that, I would like to laugh in his face.
Okay, you do that. The two lady dwarves who were behind Lipton,
Oh, what's
Oh,
their
boy.
characters like?
their characters are
Sophie and
Celeste.
other woman.
Celeste.
They're really nurturing.
Yeah.
Oh no, he got hurt.
They have one scene.
Guys, they came in like this. Guys, you're making a mess down here. Don't be so silly.
They actually have one scene together, but they're just talking about Lipton as well.
Yeah.
Lipton's so hot. He's gonna save the day.
Crossbow bolts fly at you. Oh, one of them hits you, Trinessa. You take another 6 points of damage.
Oh, you're in,
What the fuck?
you are down
What
to
are you
Oh,
on?
four
Lord.
hit
What
points.
hit points are people on?
Trinessa is at
I
4.
am on 4.
Uh-oh.
That ain't
Ruh-roh.
much.
But it's back to Charlie.
I'm gonna go and find the help.
You're gonna help him? You can
Help
make a
dipshit.
perception check.
Yep. So that's a. Sorry, what's happening?
Dude.
There we go. Sorry,
What do you got?
15.
15. Okay, you find a slot on the wall which you depress, and the portcullis slowly starts to lift. Now, Trinessa, you have Dolph in your grip, and it slowly starts to rise. Dipshit, is your turn.
Okay, Dipshit is going to go ahead and ratchet up a good old-fashioned firebolt.
Love that. Who are you going to shoot it at?
I am going to.
You can see the two lady dwarves who are having a totally a conversation that passes the Bechdel test. That's
Can
what I
Okay.
want
can we
you to
see
know
can we,
about
can we see that, Aiden?
Yeah. They're like, oh, it's nice to see you. It's nice to see you too. Wow, work's been
Perfect.
good. Yeah, exactly, nailed it. Okay, great. Who do you shoot?
I'm going to go ahead and wait. Are they the only option? So
You can shoot. Trinessa is
wait.
fighting.
How big is this fucking portcullis?
Wait,
So
hang on,
there's
did the-
a door blocked by a bugbear, and then through that I can fucking thread the needle and shoot two dwarves.
Also, if
I
the
mean,
portcullis
yes.
went up, isn't Trinessa's
It's-
arms through
it's-
the portcullis?
Her arms are through the portcullis. It is going up now. You can attack because you're a rogue, dipshit. If you attack Dolph, you can do a sneak attack. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
Because
Well, I would
he's-
say they're aware of me.
Yeah. Oh, they are aware of you.
They're pretty. But yeah, sure. I'm gonna take out my short bow and just try and. I mean, Dolph seems like he's dead, right?
He's not dead. He's bleeding.
Oh Lord.
He's
Okay, I'm
still
gonna go
alive.
ahead shoot. I'm just gonna fucking shoot Dolph with my short bow.
Okay.
That is a 20.
Well, that hits.
That's a 20 plus 5, a 25, a natural 20. So
Oh,
I'm
you
gonna
got a
crit
20?
this. Yeah.
Oh.
So this is gonna be 2d6 plus 3.
Oof.
That is 11 damage.
Oh.
5 plus 3 plus 3.
As you wrestle with Dolph through the portcullis, Trinessa, a arrow shoots through, hitting him in the eye, and his arms go limp, and he sloughs through the bars as they rise up. Vinegar, it's your turn.
Okay, so I see that he's still alive. Or is he slothed? I don't know what
He's
slothed
dead.
means.
Dolph,
I'm letting him go. I'm gonna
Chadwick
let him go.
Smith.
And that's healthy,
is-
girl. That's
is
so
dead.
healthy.
And I'm letting him go, and as I see him drop to the floor, I say, pathetic.
Oh.
Ooh.
Trinessa, quickly throw me the dagger, the one from his chest.
I throw it.
Okay. You can toss him the dagger, yes.
All right, and
Yeah.
is Lipton still standing there? Or is he trying to get out?
Lipton it looks like he's gone behind the two dwarven warriors, and he says, yeah, well, I should have thought of something good to say here. And he skitters down. He runs off into the darkness. So it's just the two dwarves who are closest to you.
All right, I grab.
Two girl dwarves.
The two girl dwarves.
I
That's
feel like-
exactly right.
All right, well then.
Kill those women. Kill
For
those.
those women.
Let's not make that a chant.
We clip that with Tom.
All right, I've got the dagger.
Kill.
As I grab the dagger, I sort of, I grab it and use the motion of it to throw it at one of the incredibly good at her job's female dwarven guards.
Yeah, she's so 3-dimensional. She'll be so easy to hit.
I rolled a 23, Eden.
Oh, a knife sticks into the shoulder of Celeste, the dwarf, and she looks at you, Vinegar, and says, "Not cool."
10 points of damage.
10, not cool at all. Arg.
I'm only doing this because I respect her as an equal. I just want to be really clear.
This is what girls love, yeah.
Trinessa, the Dolph has fallen to the floor, and you see, and standing across from you, probably about 10 feet away, are 15 feet away, are two girl boss dwarfs.
What do you mean, girl boss dwarves?
Well,
I just had to add.
I think of
I just
all
had to
women
add a
as girl
permitted
bosses.
term to the chat, which is
So.
"kill those women." Thanks to Naomi.
Kill those women.
What do you do, Trinessa?
Hell yeah.
Okay, first of all, they don't look like girl bosses. They look like pick-me bitches. So,
my lord.
I am bleeding out. I appear to be bleeding out, so I'm a bit worried about that. Is there anything I can do to sort of preserve my energy and protect myself in any way? Because I am inches from death.
You can just sneak around the corner so they can't shoot you, or you can run upstairs and try and get the hell out of there.
Where's the man dwarf?
It feels like
He's already
He's run
fucked
away.
off. He's fucked
He
off.
might be waiting
and
outside.
You can make perception checks. So he fucked off down the corridor, down the secret corridor. He didn't go upstairs. He went down into the sewery kind of area.
Oh, okay.
So
So
basically,
I can go up. I can go outside.
you can go back up into the shops, but you can make
I think
you can do that.
What's the perception check? What's for what?
We'll roll it, and I'll tell you what you perceive.
Oh, okay. True. 17!
You
Yes!
hear a rumbling, as if and you hear a beam crack, a wooden beam.
Oh, that's bad. We need those.
So what are you gonna do, Trinessa?
What is that? What does that mean?
The sound of rumbling and the sound of wood cracking, and some from the doorway that the dwarves are standing in, a rock falls loose and hits the floor.
Oh my god, the trapdoor, my guys.
The building
Oh
is
my God.
collapsing.
Oh, the building is collapsing.
Think
my
about what you're
guys.
doing, Trinessa. Charlie, what are you doing?
Just immediately cheating off someone else's homework, Naomi.
Charlie's going to make a run for
They
it.
have a spell
Okay.
that drops a rock.
So do we have
Charlie,
to barrel past the two
first-
female dwarves?
Hmm?
Do we need to get past the two dwarves before
No,
we can
they're
get out?
actually withdrawing into that tunnel as bits of rock start to fall down, and that part of the tunnel collapses.
Right.
Wait, so they just stepped into a tunnel and then were immediately crushed to death?
No, they're on the other side of it. They did it deliberately. They're running away
Oh.
from you.
Okay.
Fuck!
And the dust on that collapse settles, you find yourselves quiet in the basement with just the body of Dolph Chadwick Smith, ex-twin flame of Trinessa, lying still on the floor.
All right, look. Let's get back to the agency. I think it's probably about time we had a good chat about what happened to our patron, Mr. Gribbits.
Ooh.
I would like to leave.
And indeed, wishes do come true. As the Gribbits Detective Agency follow dipshit back into the light. They have solved the case of the missing wife, or have they?
Have we?
There never was a wife. He told you before he died. There never was a wife. It was an elaborate ruse, all to get back at an ex-lover.
But-
The shipwrights have reared their heads, and now the pieces are set. The Cult of Merkul, the Watch, and the shipwrights will battle for the future of Waterdeep with nothing to save the city from destruction but those ragtag bunch of misfits they call the Gribbits Detective Agency. Flawless, and that's how you purchase it.
Yeah.